Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games. Not a phone video, but still we're doing reduced content today. I mean, it's already almost 9 p.m. here, so I barely made it today. Very, very busy day, and in addition to being sick at the same time. So finally able to sit down, record a little bit. Lily's asleep. We've had dinner. All right. Cleaned up after dinner. All that good stuff. Anyway, our count is still at 169. Not surprised there weren't any changes while I was on vacation. No new members. But yeah, we are back into the groove. So I would encourage people to sign up as a member. You won't lose a week like some of the members did. One of the members signed up for just 1 month. So I'm going to extend their time on the wheel for a week just to make up for that lost time. But anyway, all right. With all that said, let's do dad jokes. I'm just gonna do 2 a day until we catch up. I think that makes the most sense. So this was the dad joke for August 8th, which was a Friday. In 2020, I didn't do a marathon. I didn't do one in 2021, 2022, 2023, or 24 either. This is a running joke. All right. And for the weekend of the 9th and 10th, what did the seal with one fin say to the shark? If seal is broken, do not consume. Alrighty, good advice. Cool. Well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. Oh, apparently it's connection 799. I saw a glimpse of that. Our words are cue, stop, breakfast, shot, pool, pocket, prompt, parking, chance, Wi-Fi, digital opening, wrist, nod, break, and signal. Ooh, putting break and signal next to each other makes you think of car stuff, but no, that's B-R-A-K-E anyway. That would not be the correct way to spell that. Break and an opening could be similar, like a break in the crowd, an opening. I don't know, something like that, but I'm not sure about that. Cue, as in I am cued to come up next. Or is that how the cue ball is spelled in pool? Pool is right under it, though. Your cue, your prompt. There we go. This is probably yellow, but it's synonyms. I'm wearing purple today. I might as well go and try to get purple first if I can. We'll see how hard the puzzle is. Your chance and your shot sound like, they could be like, it's my chance, it's my shot. Once in a lifetime type dealy. Mom spaghetti. All right. Cue and prompt. What are the other 2? I don't think it's shot and chance. I think that's a different category. Maybe your opening. Your signal for sure. I don't know about opening. Nod. Like you nod them. You nod for someone to go on. You cue them. You prompt them. You signal them, and you nod them. Nod doesn't quite work for me, but I mean it could be argued. All right. Well, I'm gonna circle these 3. Probably as yellow because they're very synonymy. Although if it is verbs, that's the problem. I don't know if we're doing nouns or verbs. I'll make it yellow for now. We'll see how that goes. All right. We'll deselect those. What else can we find? So I saw chance and shot. I'm not throwing away my pool. Wrist. Definitely not throwing away my wrist. I need that. I need both of them, actually. What would wrist go with? That's interesting, actually. A wrist watch, pocket watch, digital watch, and a breakfast watch. Break watch, nod watch, opening watch, Wi-Fi. Don't think it's Wi-Fi. I should look at that, though. Things with waves, pull and Wi-Fi, maybe. Chance, stopwatch, of course. Okay. So these are kinds of watches. Maybe that's green. I doubt it's watch fill in, like blank watch fill in the blank, because they all are just types of, which is usually a much easier category than fill in the blank, which uses the word in a different way each time. But yeah, Wi-Fi and pool both have waves. I don't know. Like I don't see other things with waves though. Chance, nod. I don't know. Chance and free parking on Monopoly. I don't think so. What else? Like other than pool and Wi-Fi, breakfast. These are I should have realized these are hotel amenities. I just got off vacation. Yeah, pool, Wi-Fi, and breakfast and parking are hotel amenities. I'm marking it blue, but I'm starting to wonder about my color choice. And so that would mean I still haven't found the other. I mean, maybe it is nod then. So we've got chance, break, opening, and shot. So chance, shot, break, and opening. Yeah, these are your like things you're not throwing away. I'm going to mark it purple for now because that's the last color, but I'm a little bit skeptical about these colors. This might not be an easy day to get reverse rainbow because like they're all sort of could be argued as yellow on one day or another. But here we go. All right. So what do we have? We've got cue, nod, prompt, and signal. With nod here, they suddenly become verbs. That makes them a little bit harder. It might turn them green. I don't think they'd be anything more than green, though. They wouldn't be blue or purple. Stop, pocket, wrist, and digital are types of watches. It could be blank watch, but they're just types of watches. So blue at most, and almost never purple for something like that. We've got pool, Wi-Fi, breakfast, parking. These are just amenities at a hotel. They could make that yellow, or they could make that blue. I don't know. Chance, break, opening, and shot, though, are noun synonyms, which should be yellow. So, like, you could argue any of these to be yellow on any given day is the problem. So which one is kind of, I guess, I mean, I can't even do like straightforward versus not straightforward on this one. So I just have to think which one do they think is the hardest today. Chance, break, opening, shot. Could it be the hotel amenities? I mean, yesterday it was the Constitution rights, so that wasn't very purple yesterday either. Let's try this. I'm completely lost on getting the reverse rainbow, but we'll see if this is purple. No, that was blue. All right, was chance, break, opening, and shoot. Uh, oh no, I lost my colors. So I used one of each. No, sorry, one of each on top are gone. So I need. What color had I colored this one? I didn't color it blue. Oh no, because I lost one of each. I can't see which one we have fewer of. Um, how did that happen? I don't remember what color I had it. Maybe I had it blue. Anyway, I guess I have to just remember. Chance, break, opening, and shot. Yeah, I'm not throwing away my shot. I think that was it. And then we have Q signal. So Q was yellow. Q, nod, prompt, and signal. Yeah, and then stop. So I think it's the blues that are in the other categories. Yeah, stopwatch. Okay. So this is it. That was green. Okay. I still haven't found purple then. Um I'm gonna just clear out this pen at this point. So opportunity was green. Hotel amenities was blue. So I don't know, the watch, I guess. So maybe it is blank watch and they made it purple. Just words before watch. Okay. Q nod prompted signal was yellow. Okay, which I did think. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have gone like if I wasn't sure, I could have gone with blank watch as purple, but usually something like that, like kinds of watches, is at most blue. I don't know, but there just wasn't a purpley purple category today. All right, I think this was pretty easy. The reverse rainbow was hard just because they were all too easy. I'm gonna give it a 1.5, even though I did struggle a little bit. I don't know. It's possible to make several mistakes because some of these categories are near-ish each other, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm still going to go with my 1.5 percentage. Solve 80%. We'll see if this agrees. They're playing pool with some, I don't know what that's supposed to be, circuit board or nodes or graph of some kind. Or it's just the bank shot they're making. I don't know. Anyway, they give it 2.8. So they thought this was harder than yesterday. All right. Refresh. 85%. All right. I think that's even higher than I thought. Yeah. So this was just a very easy game. My 1.5 was much closer than their estimate. Large number of people, excuse me, make no mistakes. Ooh, sorry. My cough is still productive, which is not great for recording. I'll just take a sip of water after I finish recording. 1 in 499. My order was very unusual because I was trying for reverse rainbow, but who knows? So yeah, me thinking blue was purple aligns as a difficulty metric, which isn't actually how they do it. But it's more like categorization, like what kind of connection it is, kind of determines the color. But hotel amenities being the least percentage first, it reinforces my purple being that. And then second is green. Still not a lot. I mean, plenty of people are getting blue, but lowest percentage. And they made it like ever. Most people got yellow, even if they didn't win. 6% got nothing though. And then those who, yeah, I mean, it just really wasn't hard today. There's not much to analyze. There was a pool red herring that a bunch of people are going for here. Lots of similar ones. So yeah, people are either getting the yellow, or they're going Q shot, pocket break, the cue ball, the shot. Yeah, I think there was a reason I rejected Q as a cue ball, probably because of locality of the words on the grid, which is a very good reason not to shuffle. Stop, pocket, digital wrist, very common to get first. So yeah, blue first is the least common first as well. For with no mistakes first. Lots of people trying for pool related words which weren't in the puzzle at all. So I think that's what they thought made it difficult, but honestly, what are you going to do? When pool doesn't give you one away, you just find something else. All right, cool. Well, tomorrow will be game number 800. Yeah, let's move on to the mini. All right, I have the correct Monday mini crossword pulled up. It is already 2 words filled in because I filled in 2 words before going, oh, wait, today's Sunday. So I don't even know if the 2 words are right, but here we go. Fast food chain that sells 50-piece nuggets. I had thought maybe McDonald's, MCD, but I don't think they do 50. I think 40 is their biggest. So I don't know who does 50 and how that would fit. Anyway, circle above an angel's head is almost certainly a halo. Queen or king could be royal. I'm a little not confident in that one. Separately, I'm not sure. Karaoke bar accessories. Would those be like the microphone, or is there some is it people think something people bring to the karaoke bar? Or, I don't know. Lake craft with a palindromic name. Oh, a kayak. I was like craft. I thought for some reason I thought like arts and crafts. Distress signal for a broken down car. An alarm. Broken down, not broken into. I think alarm is still good. Indianapolis NFL team. Is that the Colts? Are the Colts Indiana? I don't actually know, but the OL made me think of Colts. What is KAC? Is it supposed to be Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC? Oh, so like a flash, maybe? Yeah, your blinkers. Okay, KFC makes sense. Indigenous people of Arizona. Is that like the Hoti or the Hopi or something? I don't know. I'm gonna have to skip that. Hard-headed animal. A ram. Separately. What's this? Karaoke bar. Mics. So it's not flash. It was the microphone. A flare, of course. Separately, apart. So it was Hopi. I wasn't sure if it was Hoti or Hopi, or neither. So I had to skip that one. But yeah, I was right on the second chance there. All right, cool. Okay, interesting one today. The time's really big because I recorded up to like here or here, and then I realized, wait, it was the Monday, and then I sat there for like 30 seconds trying to figure out what to do until I just backed out of the game and decided I'd edit that out. Anyway, cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is if the shoe fits. If the shoe fits. Are we just type of like wide, narrow? We also have slipper. How would I do it though? Oh, like that. So we have slipper. We have fool. Probably not fool, but it does go around slipper. How would we, oh, maybe it's just foot locker, maybe? No. Foot wide. That would be funny. Huh. Or is this just a type of shoe, like a foot something? What would it be? Foot sandal? Probably not. Probably it's just sandal. So are we types of shoes? Then why is wide there then? Foot wafer. What's wafer doing there? Huh. So if we've got a sandal and a slipper, what about sneaker? Yeah, so here's sneaker. So we still have foot here. So what is so with slipper, right? We've got this LE, and if foot is correct, we pretty much have to do LE. Unless it goes foot LE. I don't know. But yeah, LE. Or we could end in this double L or something. That might make sense. Well, okay, but I just gotta think of shoes, Crocs or something, or um, uh, girls' shoes like heel. What are those called? They're heels. I don't know. Grops. The heck? Sporgs. Oh no! What am I missing? I need to find the spanogram so I can actually try stuff. Foot. I like foot wide for some reason, but foot wide spog. Gotta get to the other end of the board here. Foot weary. Why can't I think of more shoes? Like dress shoes of some kind? We can't quite do dress, but it's almost there. What are those actually called? There's loafers. Do we have loafer? We do. Here's loafer. So our spanogram would have to end up down here if it starts with foot, which really would make sense. Foot lids. What does See, this is why I think I should just draw using the pen. So we've got. I thought I was going to find the spanogram much faster. We got slipper here. We've got sneaker. It can't be sneakers. Okay. We have sandal. I mean, this is not a hard puzzle. I'm just trying to visualize the whole thing in my head. I found something here. What was it again? After all that, loafers, right? Loafer. Oh, so it's like pog. Wait, what the heck? No, I can't do loafer that way. Hold on. This is not correct. It's AO. So I have to do this L. LOA, but then I can't do loafer. Hold on. It would be layofer, and there would be two ways to do it. So that's no good. And we end up with this LR. Okay, so what is foot doing? Foot. That's probably not great that I just crossed it out. I was trying to just demarcate that. I don't want to change colors. So, was there another one that I found? Sears. Oh, we do. No, we don't have dress. We have drees. Drill. I don't think drill is a kind of shoe, is it? Spog. How about? Isn't there something like glomp or galoshes? Galoshes, maybe. You can't do it. How about just boots or like kinds of boots? So we have foot weof. I still think loafer is here. I just can't find it. No, it's not. So what is doing this like FER? OFER. Law. I don't know. I may not be able to sandgram first this one. This is taking a while. Lids. I mean, just don't know all these shoes. I'm having such a hard time thinking of shoes, and I don't know why. I don't spend a lot of time thinking about shoes. I I change my shoes out when they deteriorate. um, I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue where some of these are. It's been a long day too. Claps. All right, we're gonna lock in what we've got in case some of them are wrong. Slipper, sneaker, and sandal. Okay, so if I spell it right, oh, that A is available. Okay, so I miscircled that. Okay, that might help. So foot wafer, foot wafer, definitely is our spanogram. It's a wafer that goes on your foot. Footwear. Oh, it's just footwear. There we go. Footwear. Okay. Why was that so hard? So what the heck is this? Oh, this is loafer. There we go. Is that how I found it last time? And I don't know. I was trying to use that A because I didn't think that A was available. That was the issue. That extra circled A was messing with me. Darn. Oh, that's a clog. If I spell it right, clog. This is one word. Spaddlery. Oh, it seems like it's... Oh no, this is going to be a carousel moment for sure. Dries pale. This is one word. Dill. Dress pale. What the heck? Elidrisep. I don't have the voice for this right now. Dill. Spade. I feel like there's a word for what are those? Stilettos? No. Stilettos is what I was trying to think of, but it's not that. It's a kind of shoe, huh? Maybe it ends in ER like most of them. Esp or Despale. Espadiller. So I'm thinking LLER is the end. So it makes me want to start with this E or like bring this D around or set spade. Darn it. Do I need to double hint this? Because I don't know if I know the shoe. It's so mixed up. Let's see. Said paler. The heck? Espadiller. Respadilla. What the heck? I'm just going to double hint this. I give up. I don't know what this is. So we're going to get where? We're going to foot. We're going to get drill. And then we'll have to do 3 more. Slip. I know I saw other words. Loaf. It's funny we can just take the beginning without the ER. All right, so what is this? Espadrille. Similar to what I was trying. I don't know what an espadrille is. I'll look it up. Oh my gosh, espadrille. Spanish summer. Let's see. Casual rope soled flat, sometimes high-heeled shoes. I mean, they look like loaferish things, but they're like a very thin material. Okay, yeah, I just don't know this Spanish shoe at all. Never heard of it. All right, I have stats now, if anyone cares. There you go. I've completed them all. 26 without hints. I've been going for the hints pretty quick these days. I don't have the patience for this game without the hints. All right, I used to. Don't anymore. Cool. Right, bonus game. We can actually do a bonus game today, so let's bring that up. I didn't actually have it prepared, but it shouldn't take long. All right, bonus game. What are we going to play? Hopefully something quick. Squirtle. Okay. Well, let me load that up and we'll play it. So this is Squirtle. It hides the colors of the answers. In fact, let's just start with least. Why not? So it's giving a count here, 1. Yellows are worth 1 and greens are worth 2. And this is the sum of the score. And we don't get to know what any of the colors are. But after each guess, we do get to click one letter and it'll tell us what color that one letter is. So in some ways, it ends up a little easier than Word 500. Other ways, harder. It depends on your luck or how the game plays out. I wonder if there's an E, the most common letter. Okay, there's not an E. So we have a yellow L, A, S, or T. We got to fish it out. I'm going to assume it's the vowel until proven otherwise, just like I do in Word 500. So we can do a new word with just a yellow A, maybe here. Or we could do like an OA something, OAR. No, we don't want these. Oh yeah, R is fine. So it's N. You probably want the N and the R actually. So like an RAN word. Rando. I don't know if it accepts rando. I'm willing to try that. No. Randy with a Y was definitely going to be accepted. Let's try that. All right, 0. So we know that the A is red. It would be really nice if we could color the grid itself, but instead you can only color the keyboard, which isn't as powerful. But okay, so what's next? No A, so most common letter then would be the T. So we'll put the T somewhere. We could try starting with T, something like, I was going to say title, but no. It's tempting to use some uncommon letters in each guess to be able to discount them. So like we could do a QU word actually. Maybe there's a good QU word. Would we do QUO? Quoth, I think is a word. Yeah, one from quoth. So let's just assume we continue to have the T. In fact, we don't have to assume. We can check. Oh, so we do not have the T. Okay. So we have it's probably on the vowels actually. But we know there's no Q because if there's no, there would be at least a score 2 if we had a Q and a U. One is actually a little bit better in Squirtle than 1 yellow in Word 500 because 1 is the only one other than 0 where you're, I don't know if only one's right. It's one of the rare instances where you know what the color spread is. Let's see. Let's use that O because we do need vowels. Maybe it's like an OI word. Joint. No, there's no NT. Oh, I have to use the L or the S. So somewhere else too. I could do a double O word. What about, I was gonna say null, but that's taken. Is there an OLL word that I can do? Swole? Is that accepted? Oh no, I can't put the O in the middle. Sorry. No U in this case. OIL something. I'm kind of running out of things to do here. I can't do the O in the middle. O and then IL or OLI. Folic, like folic acid. I think that works. Yeah, we can still do I. 2. Okay, so let's see if we placed the O. There isn't an O. Okay. So maybe there's a U. I'm going to assume we have an I. Okay, I'm assuming, okay, we could have placed the L, which I can't check. Or we could have the L and the I. I think having the L and the I makes more sense. We have to move this U somewhere. So is there like a UL word, and then we can use the I like here or at the start? Playing this game in hard mode, by the way, is insane. Like, it's insanity that I'm trying to play it hard mode style, but here we are. It could be like a U. Oh, UN is gone though, but I was thinking you starting with U. Can't do US or UN. Assuming that L is yellow. I mean, it's possible the L is green, but I don't know how much that helps me. Okay, so I'm thinking a U and an I. Just trying to rehash what I thought about. U could be in the middle. I don't see how, though. Would we want the C instead? Or do we not have a U? Maybe we have an H. Maybe we have C, H, I. So the H is from... Oh, it could be chill. Yeah. I think this works. One yellow in least. One yellow in quoth, the H. And then a score of 2 from Folic, because the L's out of place and the I's out of place. Let's try it. That has 3. What should I check? Checking this L is actually really powerful because it could be gray, which would mean that has to be green. So let's do that. Okay, it's yellow. So I think we... Oh. Yeah, but I don't know if this L would be colored or not. But I think I maybe got the I... shoot. Do I still need to use the U then? Ooh, it could be G-U-I. No, U can't be second. This would be yellow here. Okay, well, we know... What do we know? There could be another L still. Or did I place the C? Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. I clearly made incorrect choices because it shouldn't be... yeah. It should be a score of 4 if I picked all the right letters. So we know the L is correct. So there's no AST for sure. So I can gray out the S. Oops. Gray out this S. I'm thinking I can't have placed everything. We could still have an O. No, we can't still have an O. We could still have a U. We would have to be like I here, U here. The L, it would be forced first in this. Oh, no, wait. No, that's tough. Because, like, look, if I do I here, U here, the L would be gray here, and gray here. So we won't be able to place the L. So it would have to be an I here, and then an L here, and then a U there. Or the U could be in the middle. Does U in the middle change anything? Hold on, where does this L go actually? Unless the L was supposed to be green here in the middle. Otherwise L's second. L being second is very reasonable though. And then the I would not have been green on any of these. Where would the I go though? The end or the beginning? Yikes, I need more info. I may have to actually fill or something. So from least we have the L. From quoth, I was thinking the U because we know it's not the O. We know it's not the Q because we have the U and the Q. And the H is possible. But we wouldn't end with the H. So we'd have to put it in an awkward spot. And then we have to include the L here. So, okay, there's another option that the L is supposed to be green here. So there's no I. And then we have to bring in a U. So we have the L, we have the U, and then the L in place, that's the 2. And then so now that explains why that's yellow. That's gray. We can't have the I. So we're using the U, so we can't have the H. So then the C would actually be green. Something like this. That's not a word. I think I need to check if the L's in the middle. So why don't we just find an L in the middle word to guess? Have I considered still having 2 L's somewhere? I just don't see how that works. I mean, they have to go here. It's the only option. If I did 2 L's, I just don't see it. All right. I want L third and I want to check its color. Or I could do L second and check its color. That would work fine. Because if it's yellow here, 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 and here, then it better be green there. But we don't know if it's yellow here or not. So that's info I'd like. I'd like to know if there's a U. Maybe something like luck. I could do cluck. Pluck. Pluck is 8. Wow. Okay, so I don't even think I need to click the L. I think the L and U got placed. Which would... Okay, so that accounts for fall. Oh, so then I still need... something. Oh, the C got placed, so the C was yellow. Well, what's chill doing? 8 has to be 4 greens, by the way. There's no other way to do that. Could it be? It could be an anagram, but there's no anagram. Sorry, I'm okay. The L is yellow here. That's good. Quoth. We have the U. That's going to be yellow. That's going to be placed there. So the L and the U are green here. This L is yellow, which means we need, and then the C is yellow, and that gets us the C is here as well. So L, U, and C are probably green. So is all that happened here? Let's see. The C is yellow. The L is yellow. What's our other yellow in here? The L. No. The L is yellow. The C is yellow. What's our other yellow? L, U, and C ended up green. I don't think I can end in L-U-C-H. Ooh. There's not another L-U-C-K. Hold on. Chill needs 3 points. How is it getting 3 points? The only common letters between pluck and chill are the C and the L. So I think we have to include both of those. And then I need an H or an I or an H or an I to go with it. So we have L-U-C in place. It could be... Oh my gosh, let me type. Why can't I type? Oh, did I... Oh, I have to click a letter first. Okay, so we can find out if P or K are in. So let's try the K. Okay, K is green. So I think we got L-U-C-K. But... Oh, hold on. I just have the L. Because I think the C was supposed to be green, and I think we're cluck. I was thinking about guessing cluck, but then I didn't. Darn, okay. I did pluck instead, because I was like, 5 letters. All right. So pluck, I don't think was possible. I think I didn't count chill correctly. I should have done pluck. I should have done cluck, realizing that. Okay, so one little mistake there. But yeah, interesting game, right? It can be a little tough to analyze. I have a friend who used to play this, and he built an extension to the game just so he could remove the color clicking aspect, because he wanted to be, he wanted it to be even harder. Made the game nearly impossible and took forever to solve, if you did solve it. But yeah, just getting the counts and never seeing the hint letters. All right, cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed these games. Today is almost over, but I'm only publishing this video and Wordle. But if you'd like to watch Wordle, you can just click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.